Well, it's Thursday. You think we can make it till Friday? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it. This market is moving so slow, and I think we're just waiting until Friday. I don't know. This market seems to only move on Fridays and Sundays, and then it's just doldrums in the middle. Yeah, let's look at the market this morning. We're just going to take a quick peek. I've got to run to work here. I'm going to get my daughter to school and everything. We're going to look at Bitcoin and Litecoin this morning and just take a peek at what's going on. Don't forget to subscribe, please. I'm 60 more, and I'll hit 1,000. That'll be a benchmark. So I appreciate all you that have subscribed, and thanks for all the comments, man. They're just such a blessing to me. Just encouraging. I've been you get kind of discouraged here and there when you're making these videos. You don't get to see anybody or talk to anybody. You're just kind of talking to a screen, and so the comments actually give me a personality to think about and talk about. I've gotten to know several of you and your personalities through your comments, and just really thankful for that. So thanks so much. Um, keep it going, and I'll try to respond to each and every one of you as I can. All right. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. All right, let's take a peek now at Bitcoin. Um, just looking at it here. Just look at it. I'm still looking at this WXY as my bias and my main count. If that's the case, we should be making 5 waves. I went into this more. We should be making 5 waves to the downside like that. I went into this in more detail yesterday and the day before, and the day before and the day before. So I'm not going to rehash that a whole lot. But this is what we're looking at here. We've got a 3 wave structure there, 3 wave structure there. So there's a W, there's an X, and then we have a 3 wave structure here being formed. Most likely, that's my first count. That's my bias, and that's the primary way I'm interpreting this count. Um, Looks like here we have some kind of a leading diagonal. There's 2 ways of interpreting that. It could be an A, a B, and then a C with a diagonal in the C, or it could be interpreted as a 1 wave leading diagonal. One, two, let's see, three, four, and five is finished. Yeah, I don't know which way to take it, to be honest with you. Not sure which way to take it. That would be one, two, three, four, five. This might be one, two, three. This is the four, and we're going to make five. We're coming down for five here. That could be the case as well. So, how do you count this? One, two. Is all that three, four, five? Generally, the 1 wave is the longest wave in a leading diagonal. So, pretty tricky here. Is this the three? And that's the four. And this diagonal's finished right there, five. If that's the case, then we are going actually right there. Then we're going up from here. Now on the smaller time frames, as we look at this next wave, you'll notice I've got another channel here, and it looks like we're making another kind of leading diagonal here as well. It's just full of diagonals here lately. We got a one, a two. There's three, four, five. These kind of measure impulsively. When I already measured them, so they're kind of measuring impulsively. So I'm not sure where five is going to end here, but it could come on up here. If that's the case, that would be a 5 wave impulse. We would be looking for a pullback of some kind. Probably going to take some time, so don't think it's going to happen overnight. Everything's going so slow, but we'd be looking for some kind of a 3 wave structure down here. If that's the case, we would have two options. We go to the 1 hour chart here and see. But you guys didn't know I just yawned. I'm getting better at concealing them. I hope it was concealed. All right. Anyway, um, I'm sorry. All right. So, a couple of options here. If this is if this is a 1 wave, okay, then we'd be looking for an ABC structure here, like that, and that means we're looking for some kind of a retrace of, I don't know, 50 to 61%. You can see that wave here would come up to about the 10,530 to 10,565 region. So that would be the ballpark there. 10.4 to 10.6 is the area, the ideal zone there for that to come. Once we get a B wave, we'll be able to project that C pretty well. So once we get this B wave in, we'd be able to project that. Now, what's the other option? If this isn't a one wave, but rather it's an ABC instead, that means we got a five wave impulse right here. One, two, three, four, five. And then we've got an ABC down to the downside. We should be expecting a five wave impulse to the upside. Now, what would we expect in that case? Well, we would expect something like this: one, two, three, four, five, like that. So the fibs on that guy and get a target. I gave it to you yesterday. I'll give it to you again today. We'd be looking at about $10,500, $10,400 in that ballpark. All right. All right. I'm yawning like crazy this morning. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see what else here. So yeah, those are my two options. That's what I'm watching here. Uh, I mean, there's a small likelihood we come down and make one more low here, but I think we've made the low. It looks like it's in for this. At least it is. If it's a one-to-one extension here, we've got this first wave, and then we've hit the one-to-one extension here. So that may be complete. That could be an ABC. It's looking more like an ABC right now. If we make another low here, if we make another low, then it could be more of a one wave. Um, where we would have one, two, three, four, and five. So let's be watching that. That is a potential. I mean, that is a possibility. Um, yeah, it's a possibility. The reason I think that is because this wave structure is it's looking fairly corrective. Let me show you the measurements on that guy. If we measure this first wave, it measure these waves. That wave measures somewhat impulsively there, somewhat. But when I take the whole measurement of that to that, we came up to the one-to-one extension. So that's kind of an ABC. I count this as a double zigzag. I got ABC, I got a flat in here, and then ABC as well. So that looks like a double zigzag there. And then this looks fairly impulsive when we measure it. Let me show you. You can see how this is a one, two, that's a three, four, getting an extended fifth wave. Looks like it's about finished. Um, so a scenario here is that this is just um, yeah, I guess it's looking more like a leading diagonal. I'm sorry, guys. I'm back and forth on this. This is a pretty impulsive wave. That needs to be a three wave. If this turns into a three wave, we get something like an A, B, and a C, like that. Then we potentially have an WXY here. So for now, this is kind of. I was thinking maybe we have an A, B, and a C, A, B, C. Now we need to be getting A, B, and a C. If we get something like that, then we could have a WXY like that. It's looking pretty big though. I don't think so. Looks more like a leading diagonal. That's my first take on it. So this looks like we're going to get a B wave down. That's going to be our trade, most likely if we get three waves to the downside, something about 50% of this wave, 50 to 60% of that wave, we'd be coming down to in the ballpark of $1,000, 99.90. Sorry, I have so many commercials and things in my head, and anyway, yeah. So yeah, it looks like that's close to finished. One, two, three, four, extended fifth, and there would be our one, two, three, four, five waves. Look for a move to the downside. Look for about $1,000, and then a push up here. Let's watch price in the ballpark of 10,400 to 10,600. All right, if price continues on from there, it looks like it's making a three wave. And let's see, what would be a three wave? What would be a three wave measurement there? Somewhere in the ballpark of 10,600 is looking like potentially impulsive wave that would get us to the 1618. We'd have to watch there. So if it gets up to 10,600, we'll be watching that price. Okay, there's Bitcoin for you. Sorry, it's just a hurry up and wait kind of deal. Let's look at Litecoin. Same deal here with Litecoin. Still looking at that upside target. I tell you what, um, my kids are up and about right now and making all kinds of noise. So that's great. It's a lively morning. What is going on with Litecoin? Whew. I've been up since 5:30 trying to figure it out. I'll be honest with you, and I don't know. I don't know what's up. So, uh, Litecoin may have that one more push up, or it may be done. Okay, so you know it could go up, it could go down. Does that make y'all? That makes some of y'all happy that I said that because I get so many snotty comments on Facebook. Oh, so what you're saying is it could go up or it could go down. Great technical analysis. I love that. That's my favorite comment in the world. I tell you, could go up or it could go down. Of course, it could go up or down. I'm not a genie. All right. Looks like here in this wave we've got just a leading diagonal there. It's a five wave structure there. We've got a three waves with structure. Now the problem here is this wave right here. It's just a it's just a it's just a um this wave just is just a I don't even know what to call that. This is corrective in its nature. This looks like five waves. So this looks like it needs to be part of this. Um, um, so, uh, so we got three waves here. Is all that together? Is that a ABC or a WXY? Hard to tell. But this wave is lower than this wave right here, so hard to tell exactly what's going on. Um, Best I can see here, this is the beginning of that wave. When we measure that guy, it is it looks like we've got an impulse here and it's finished. It looks like we've got a five wave impulse and it looks to be done to me. Then we're making some kind of structure here to the downside. Um, what is it? It's just a bunch of chop and nothing's measuring right. So not sure what to make of it to be honest with you guys. Um, if we're going to get an impulse, we need to get down here to $66 if it's going to be an impulse to the downside. Other than that, it looks like a corrective wave. That means we've got more upside to go. What would that upside look like? Well, we still have the 75 to $76 target up here, just sitting there waiting to be hit. So, still seeing that in the cards, guys. Just not certain when this wave is going to end. When I threw the fibs on this, when I throw the fibs on this guy. We've come down to the 1-to-1 extension. We bounced off it 2 times. Um, are we going to come down to the 1276? I would like to see that. 6730 would be a fantastic target. I think I had 6760 when I measured it before last night when I shared a trade uh, with the Telegram group. So yeah, it's just to hurry up and wait as well. I would feel a lot more comfortable if we came down to the 67.50 range for an upside move to that $76 target. That would correlate potentially with a down move here, a corrective wave in Bitcoin. Let me see what we got going on in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, nothing spectacular there. We do have a rejection off of that, but we'll see. So yeah, if we get a down move here for that second wave, that might correlate with another push lower for Litecoin down to the 67 region, and then up to the $75 region to finish out this correction. And then we'd be going down, guys. We'd be going down from there, and so that's my take on Bitcoin as well. We'd go up here to the $10,500 region. This would be a one wave followed by a two wave, and then we'll be going down from there as well. So there's a potential scenario I'm seeing for this weekend to play out. So let's watch and wait and see what we get. All right, there's your analysis for today. Hope that's somewhat helpful. I don't know what's going on, but this is the best I can understand the waves as the information is given to us. You have the targets. Watch 75 something in Litecoin. Watch $67 first, and in Bitcoin you might watch this $10,000 region for another push to the upside. If we come down to 98.50, that's even better for Bitcoin. For a three-wave move to the upside at least. So be watching that. All right, this is dangerous trading territory. Might be a good idea just to sit these out. But just if you're trading, please use stops. The market makers are in full swing. These are very, very difficult waves that are forming. Very hard to understand. Very hard to predict. So be very, very careful, please. All right. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget to comment if you made it this far in the video. Our random comment for the day is roses are red. Yeah, roses are red. And you guys are awesome. So, yeah, you write that in the comments as well. So, all right, y'all have a fantastic day. Appreciate you stopping by. Bye bye.